There's a phenomenon happening in our culture right now that I want to speak to because it is actually impacting all of us in a very deep way. And it has to do with something you've heard a million times, but it's happening in a different way and in a different area than we normally think about. So the phenomenon has to do with the whole thing of faster, better results, quicker results, right? Healing in a minute, healing in a single night with ayahuasca, like all these like super highly impactful, I will fix you in a day kind of things. And we start to expect change in a day. The whole, the minute you start your diet, you start weighing yourself in 5 minutes and expecting pounds to start dropping, that kind of thing. And where it's really impacting us now that I'm noticing is in the area of healing, having to do with working with a professional, working with a guide, working with someone who can really see you. Now, when you go see a psychic or when you go see someone for a single session of some sort of intuitive guidance or what have you, that person is getting a snapshot of you. Maybe it's a very broad snapshot. Maybe they're seeing a bunch of different layers and levels of you, but it is nonetheless a snapshot of who you are in that moment. And we're changing by the minute, by the day, and we need to be seen in the process of change. I notice this in dreams where a dream will come, I will work on it, something will shift as a result of that work, something that I choose to put into action in my life based on the recommendation, let's say the nudge or the smash of the dream, and the next dream will show something new. If I go and show that one first dream, to a dream guide, they're going to see that one snapshot. They're not going to see the shift, the change, the transformation in micro shifts that happens when you are growing. And I had a really beautiful client approach me some time ago, and she said something really beautiful that I haven't heard in a long time. She said, I'm looking for someone to track my life over time. Now, she wasn't speaking of, I want to work with you for 3 decades or whatever, but that's not the point. The point is that she understood that being seen by someone over time and experiencing that connection is the healing element. And we've kind of thrown the baby out with the bathwater. I did circle around this for a long time as a talk therapist, realizing that people can talk and talk and talk and talk for years and not actually grow. I'm not speaking to that. What I'm speaking to is the fact that we need mirroring. We need to be seen by a human with a soul. You cannot be properly mirrored by AI. This is something that I'm seeing in clients, and also in the fact that therapists and coaches and guides are seeing fewer and fewer clients come to them because people are turning to AI, thinking that it will do a better job of and certainly a cheaper job of mirroring them, but it cannot. You cannot be properly mirrored without authentic engagement with someone who has a heart, has feelings, has opinions, is imperfect and flawed and real, and can share something of their own association that AI could never do. I'm not here to talk about AI, but I did want to mention this, that it is a huge problem, and people don't see it because it's free, or it's very cheap. You can run to it any time of day or night, and it's not how it works when you're seeing a guide or a therapist. And something really, really huge is being lost when you don't understand, and when you don't kind of connect and commit to the sense of being seen and being guided, even if that's across 3 sessions, right? I'm not talking years, right? But being seen as you grow and as you change. A lot of us don't have that. A lot of us haven't received that as children. And something is hugely missing and is needed of, in need of repair through this kind of connection. This is what I do with clients. I am not a traditional therapist anymore, but I of course bring my entire background of trauma training and deep introspection, and now also transpersonal psychology, and just depth and shadow work and dream work. And all is necessary, and also intuitive work. All of it is really needed, and I really wish that people wouldn't throw the baby out with the bathwater with the sense of, I gotta go get that quick result. I gotta go get that big, splashy experience that's gonna impact me, right? Our nervous systems are not designed for that. You can experience that once or twice a year, like let's say with plant medicine or what have you. But overall, that's not how we grow, right? Even with plant medicine, even with DMT, whatever it is that you end up using to create that flashy, big, powerful, impactful experience, the real work is in the slow process of integrating it, of processing it, of understanding how it fits into your cosmology, into your constellation of who you are. That's where the real work is, and that's where you need to be mirrored. We need to be seen. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video.